hello. Blessings, everyone. Blessings, blessings, blessings. I pray that your day is going well and that God is giving you everything that you need to succeed in this world. Uh, let's see who I don't see anything. Hold on, y'all. Let me pop these comments up. Okay. Now I can see those. Hey there, Aunt Terry. Hey there, Robin. How y'all doing? Blessings to you. Blessings, blessings, blessings. As I can see them pop up. Mom, you're gonna really have to pop those up for me because I can't. My eyes are really strained right now. I can't see that little print, but I know they were there. So work with me on this one. Hey, y'all. Blessings, everybody. Welcome to Remnant Mentality Ministries. My name is Angela Hendricks. I'm the senior leader here. And this is where God is educating the saints, equipping the saints, empowering the saints, and encouraging them all at the same time. And you don't want to miss anything that He's doing. All right. So because you don't want to miss what he's doing, you need to make sure that you are in it to win it, right? Which means you've got to be on every single platform that we have. That means you need to be on YouTube. So if you are watching me from YouTube right now, go ahead and press that subscribe button. All right. For Remnant Mentality Ministries. You see it. You see the little icon over there. I mean the logo. When you see that logo, you know it's us. Go ahead, subscribe, and then turn on your notifications by hitting that notification bell icon. And it's going to have those little parentheses beside it. That's the one you want because you're going to get all the live notifications and you don't want to miss anything that we're doing. Somebody is live every day. All right. They'll tell you what day they come on, they'll tell you what time, and you could be right there with them doing it, getting what it is that thus saith the Lord. If you are watching us on Twitter or Instagram, make sure, all right, that you go ahead and follow the page. Follow. When you follow, you're still going to have to turn on your notifications. If you're watching us on Facebook, go ahead on Facebook and make sure that you have turned on your notifications, but you got to hit the like. All right, hit the like for the page. You have to like the page and then turn on your notifications. All right. So if you have not done so already, go ahead and make that happen. Let me go in here and make sure I'm making it happen over here. Let me get this done on my end. Let's see here. Hold on, y'all, because I need to make sure I do my due diligence on my side. I'm telling y'all, and then I ain't even did what I was supposed to do. Lord have mercy. What in the world? I don't know what's going on right now. Hmm. Huh. Oh my God. I see. There is a error. That's why. Ain't that a blimp? What just happened? Huh. That's why. Y'all forgive me. Hold on just a second because our Facebook wasn't up. And that's why I don't know. I don't know what's going on, and I'm getting messages. That's another reason. So our Facebook page wasn't up. So now our Facebook page is up. Huh, we got it now. Come on here. All right, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. All right, y'all. So we had some technical difficulties, but we back on it. If you still need to get connected, also, because I was just telling y'all about Facebook, and then I looked and saw Facebook wasn't on the thing, and I'm like, oh no, we're live in all these places but Facebook, and so we need to be live on Facebook. So we're live on Facebook right now. Make sure you hit the like on the page. You have to like the page and then turn on your notifications for all live notifications, and then you'll get that. If you are wanting to know everything that we do, you want to get connected, which means you want to text the word connect. All right. This word connect to 346-229-0322. That's the word connect. Text it to 346-229-0322. When you text to that number, it's going to get you in the loop. All right. It's just going to put you in the circle, but you have to finish the prompts, finish the prompts because people are like, I don't be getting no notifications. You didn't get the notification because you didn't finish the prompts. Okay. So it's going to give you a prompt with a hyperlink. You put your name and your email in there, right? And then it's going to send you another couple of text messages, and it's going to ask you what it is that you want to be notified of. We have prayer on Monday nights, intercessory prayer on Monday nights. We have Bible study on Tuesday nights, Bible study on Wednesday nights. All right. We have fast without, throughout the year, we have fast. All right. And you don't want to miss those either because they are powerful. And then you don't want to miss the year end fast that we have. Awesome, phenomenal to close the year and to bring in the next year. So you don't want to miss that either. And so you want to be connected. It's going to ask you which one you want to be connected of, or you could just say all of it, and that's going to be number 5. You text back the number 5, and it's going to get you connected with all of it, everything that we do. All right, but you can choose which one you want to be connected of. So without further ado, let's go on and get into this. All right, because I got to give y'all this, and I'm giving it to you quickly. Get in and get out. All right, y'all notice I don't look 100%, and this isn't me giving you bedroom eyes. This isn't me giving you bedroom eyes. This isn't me giving you the bedroom voice. Even. Um, I hope you can hear me. Are you still having problems hearing me? It's in and out. Okay, I don't know where that's coming from. I have not a clue. I've not been moving. I don't know. I don't know. But nevertheless, it's not me giving you bedroom eyes. It's not me giving you the bedroom voice. I have been in the bed. All right, I've been in the bed. I have been with a little bit of a headache all day, been battling this headache. So I had just said, you know what? I'm just not going to go live today. I need to just nurse this headache because those that know me, know that sometimes I can get these really bad ones, these migraines, and it will incapacitate me. And so I don't want to get the migraine. So I'm like, maybe I just need to nurse. Let me just nurse this little headache so that it doesn't turn into a migraine, right? And so I'm laying there and I'm like, Lord, you know, I really just need to rest. I think that's just all it is. I just need to rest. I had a long night, early morning, and then had to go and deliver word last night. I'm just kind of tired, maybe. And that's where this headache is coming from. And so as I'm laying there, like, okay, I'm not gonna go live. I'm not gonna go live. I I was wrote by one of my friends, Amber wrote, and she was like, hey, I was tired. I've been resting because I'd asked her how she was doing. And then she was like, how are you? And I was texting her back. And as I'm texting her back, what the first word that came out of my text message was, I'm fighting. And as I wrote the words, I'm fighting, she starts to call. She calls. And so I started to talk to her. But as she's calling, God is already dealing with me because of the word that I used in describing what I was enduring. So what is all this, Angela? I pray that y'all saw the title. I don't know if it's up here or down there, wherever y'all looking at it from. It's help. I've fallen, but I've got to get up. Help, I've fallen, but I've got to get up. So what came to me, and I told her, I started chuckling because I was like, that little old woman from the Life Alert commercials back in the day, that little old woman in the Life Alert commercials. And I was just talking to them last night about another little old lady. But this little old lady, it came to me, little old lady, and she was saying how she had fallen. She was like, she was laying on the ground and she's like, help, I've fallen and I can't get up. And she's pressing and holding the little button on her Life Alert necklace that she had. That's what had popped up in my head and I just started giggling. But what came to me was that, yeah, Angela, you have a headache and I know that it's uncomfortable for you. Hey there, Tashira, how you doing? I know that it's uncomfortable for you. But if you were to do this, and you did it in your own strength, no, you couldn't do it. But you're not doing it in your own strength. That's the whole purpose of it. I can't do this in my own strength. See, there is an authority that was given to me. And because this authority was given to me, who am I to lay down on it? there's something going on. I don't know if any of you are feeling the warfare, but there's warfare going on. And the warfare only comes because there's something in you that is getting ready to be birthed, right? There's a lot of warfare. There's always a lot of turbulence in the midst of transition. When seasons are getting ready to change, the weather gets hectic and crazy because there's turbulence in the midst of change. You got the hot mixing with the cold, and it's causing issues. And so when we are at the cusp of something greater, there's always going to be warfare. And so the warfare that I'm fighting today, I kid you not, because I am definitely at a place where I feel like I'm fighting. And God is just reminding me that there's an authority in you, Angela. And if you lay down, hey there, Miss Vanessa, if you lay down on the authority that I've placed in you, the enemy has won. We can't. And then on top of that, see, all this is happening quick, fast, in a hurry. It's happening quickly, right? It's happening quickly. Because then my mom calls. As my mom calls, my mom says, hey, you're going live. And I was telling her everything. And I was like, hey, look, God gave me this word. I just need to get up off this word and I'm going to get in and get out. And so, okay. Then she tells me, she says, man, it's a lot going on today because guess what? Somebody hit a pole. The power was out all in the area and the power came back on. But guess whose power didn't come back on? The church's power. So they're in the church and it's dark in the church. And so they're sitting there and there was no contemplating whether or not they were going to have service. See, they had an alibi. They had a way out, but they didn't take it. They had a reason to say, I'm not going to do it. They had a reason, and I'm sure with the naysayers in the group that said, hey, we need to just go home. There's no having church today because guess what? You can't. It's dark. What we going to do in the dark? But guess what? Their pastor said, we having church. I wouldn't have expected anything less from him. I really wouldn't have. I wouldn't have expected anything less from him because that's just the person that he is. He understands the mandate and the mantle that he carries. He understands the authority that he has. And because we see the enemy is not attacking titles in this hour. He's not attacking titles. He's attacking the people who understand the authority that God has placed in them and know how to maneuver through what is happening. That's who he attacks. He could care less if you have a title. Titles don't mean nothing to him. He's only coming for the people and for the places that understand that I have an authority. And see, the fact that you came at me, enemy, and you know that I have the tendency to have migraines that will incapacitate me, you use that as a catalyst to try to stop me. But see, the real thing that you're telling me is that even though I've been laying down, I still have authority. Come on here. I need somebody who understands that even though you have been laying down, even though you feel like you've not been on your post, the only reason the enemy has any right to come at you is because you still have authority. It's those who have gotten down in the trenches. It's those who have gotten down in there and gotten comfortable and rolling around in it that he ain't got nothing to say to them. Hey there, Miss Shanika. He don't have nothing to say to them. It's the ones who still have authority that have found themselves in positions and in places that they feel like I don't belong here, but I don't even have the strength right now to battle my way out. It's the pressure that comes on you that lets you know I still have authority. So I've just come by to announce today that if you fell in pressure in any way, you still got authority. The only reason the enemy is even bothering with you today is because he knows that you still have authority. Hey there, Mr. Randy. If you don't know anything else, this pressure, this pursuit of you to keep your mouth shut in this hour when we should be vocal more so than any time, is because you still have authority. So let's just get into this. Let's get into the fact that you still have authority. Let's get into the fact that the enemy doesn't react to the titles, but he's reacting to the people who know how to use what heaven gave them. So when you are feeling this squeeze or this pressure, it's proof that I'm not losing, but it's proof that hell recognizes that I still have authority. So when you're tired and feeling defeated, it's important today that you tell yourself, I feel amazing. See, I can't tell you that I'm ministering from a place where I feel amazing. Because, see, I can't neglect what God has put in me, which brings me to Timothy. It brings me to Timothy. Let's go over there real quick. Yes. First Timothy. Lord Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah. When we go over to First Timothy, y'all. Oh gosh. When we go over to First Timothy, we see that Paul is telling him, he says, hey, look here, Timothy, I need you to understand that there's some stuff in you. There's some stuff in you. Hey there, Rick, how you doing? There's some stuff in you. And I need you to know that when things come at you like the way that they're coming at you, there's a reason for it. There's a reason for it. Hey there, Mother Chambers, blessings to you. How are you doing? Blessings. Okay, First Timothy chapter 1, this verse 18, and it says, this charge I commit unto you, son Timothy, according to the prophecies which went before on you, that you by them might war a good warfare. The thing is that we have to use the things that have been spoken over us as ammunition. It's a war. How dare we show up to a war? Like somebody say, they say showing up with a knife to a gunfight. How dare we show up to the war without ammunition? How dare we try to show up in our own strength? How dare we do it, right? And so he tells Timothy, I need you when you're feeling like everything is lost, when you're feeling like everything is against you, I need you to muster up a little bit more in you and say, look here, there's words that have been spoken over me. The Bible gives us word all the time. It tells us that the first will be made last, right? That we are the head and not the tail. It tells us so many things, but we begin to believe what the enemy is saying. But let me revert you back over here to Luke real quick, because in Luke, Jesus himself gives us a charge. See, the disciples had come back and they were all so excited because he had sent them out 2 by 2. And when they came back, they were so excited and they were talking about, that we cast out demons and devils. They even were listening to us. They were listening to us. And so as he was talking and telling them, they were listening to you, he said to them, behold, all right, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. Let me tell you what it was that Jesus was saying in this particular text. He's saying, look here, don't get too excited, buddy. Don't get too excited, because this is the power that I've given you. This is what I was given to you. I gave you this power, not for you to get down in the trenches with what is ailing you. Because see, what we're up against when he says power to tread on serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy. See, the serpents and the scorpions represented anything that the enemy is getting. It's the schemes that the enemy is giving. It's the pending things that he's given. It's those things that come against your body, that come against your understanding. This is why he had to tell Timothy, don't forget your authority. You need to press. I'm still authorized because look here, I have a real issue going on right now. I have a real issue. But sometimes I just need to be charged up. And that's exactly what God did. He charged me back up. He was like, look here, Even the strong people have moments where they must press beyond how they feel. Because if I pressed on how it was that I was feeling, I couldn't do it. Because in my own strength, I'm broken. In my own strength, I'm in pain. In my own strength, I'm tired. Can I just be transparent right now for a minute? Can I tell you I'm battling with some stuff right now? I got some real things happening, real things going on. But yet every day I wake up and I press. Every day I wake up and I know that you know what, God, what you placed in me, I'm not gonna put out for nobody. The fire that's in me is gonna burn. When I show up, the power of demonstration is upon my life. So I show up with purpose. I don't show up just because it's me. I don't show up just because I'm feeling good. I don't show up because everything's going right. I don't show up because my pockets are bulging with money. I don't show up because everything's going right in my household. I don't show up because of that. I show up because of the power that he's placed in me. The authority to tread is what he placed in me. And it's with that authority that I show up today. It's with that authority that I open my mouth and let him use me. I'm just a vessel. Who am I? I'm just a vessel. I have to press past what I feel. I hope you understand that life ain't supposed to be peachy keen on all sides. See, authority is most visible in resistance. This is why Jesus had to give them this encouragement. He had to give that to them. It's a legal transfer. Jesus said, I give unto you power. That word carries a sense of authority. It's a delegated right. It's a jurisdiction is what he was giving them. This is not confidence I made up. This is authority that Jesus handed me. I don't come in my own strength. Serpents and scorpions are what we are meant to tread on, not coddle. It's not what we are supposed to sit here and study them, but it's what we were meant to tread upon. Everything that the enemy throws at us is to drain our purpose, drain your strength, to negate the assignment, to distract you, to keep you from going forward, to going any higher, from digging deeper, to keep you in the same spot that you were in. But I've got to keep moving. He says, I've given you power. I've handed it to you, Angela. What are you doing with it? Don't build a home where you're at. War. You're supposed to war. We don't magnify what's already been under our feet. I didn't come here to magnify what's been put under my feet already. But look here. I didn't come here to magnify that I got issues in my life. I didn't come here for that. I didn't come here for that. I came to encourage the one that'll listen. I've come here to encourage the one that says, you know what, Angela, you're right. I got to stop worrying about myself, worrying about what other people think. And see, the prophecy, the things that God has spoken over your life is for warfare. This is why Paul had to tell Timothy, you've got to do it like this. The words that God has spoken over your life were not just to make you cry at the altar. They were to remind you who you are in the moments like this. So when fatigue says, sit down, the prophecy is saying, get up. When fear says, you don't have it today, Angela, come on here. It's the prophecy that says, I called you before this feeling even showed up. When pressure is telling you, you're too drained to do this today, Angela, just let somebody else do it. Prophecy is saying grace was built into the assignment. I can't take for granted what God has placed in me. I can't take it for granted. I can't.
I'm too pressed to play with my oil. I'm too assigned to neglect my authority. I can't afford to take for granted what God placed in me. I know that sounds real churchy, but I'm telling you, that's the burden of leadership that's in me. That's the burden of leadership that's in me. Some of us think that authority only works when we feel strong. But Jesus never said, I give you power only when there are days that you feel fully rested. I give you power to tread on the serpents and the scorpions and over all the power of the enemy when you only feel like it. It means that the enemy does not get to negotiate my exhaustion. He doesn't get to revoke what Jesus already delegated in me. I may be tired in my body, baby, but I still am authorized in the spirit. This is what I need you to understand today. We don't understand everything, but what I need you to understand is that if he's fighting you this hard, there's still a purpose. He sees the authority that you can bring, the authority that heaven has given you. So I need you to start opening your mouth even now and begin to start speaking to the assignment that was placed on your life, the very mandate that God has given you. I need you to press past what it is that you're feeling right now. I need you to press past what's being spoken over you. I need you to press past what it is that's happening around you. This thing is so much bigger than what you think it is. So much bigger. I need you to get it in your mind and make up that there's going to be something different. And see, Timothy, that wasn't the only time he wrote Timothy. See, he wrote him in First Timothy, right? He wrote him a letter in First Timothy. Timothy still struggling. Timothy still struggling with this thing. Still struggling. So then Second Timothy, he writes him again in Second Timothy, chapter 1, verse 6. And he says, wherefore I put you in remembrance that you stir up the gift of God, which is in you by the putting on of my hands. Sometimes you just got to be reminded. Sometimes you just have to be reminded that you still got it. You still got the authority. And the enemy is doing just that right now. He's reminding you that you still have authority in the adverse. Look, I'm done. I don't have anything else to say. I'm done. I told you I'm getting in and I'm getting out. Hey there, Brother Bernard. I can't read. I see a little bit, but I ain't got my glass. So everything, because my head, everything is blurry right now. So I can't really see it. Mama, pop up what it is that Brother Bernard is saying, because I can't see it. Hey there, blessings, peace to you. Blessings to you. All right, so look here. I'm telling you right now, we need the reminder that what God has placed in you is so much bigger and so much deeper than you could ever possibly imagine or think. I need you to start to get in your understanding what it is that God has spoken over your life. Because if you can get what he has spoken over your life in you, on the inside of you, you're going to make it. You're going to make it out of this. You're going to make it. Because right now, I'm telling you, if nothing else, wait a minute. I can't see. Am I can't. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to see y'all. I'm trying to see what y'all saying. And my engineer has left. I don't even see her anymore. She done popped up. All I see is the back of her seat. So something done happened. She's out the seat. I can't see everything, y'all. So bear with me. I'm trying to see y'all's comments. But if I don't respond to it, know that I can't see it right now. My eyes are really, really blurry. But nevertheless, I need you to understand that you have to be reminded sometime of what's down on the inside of you. And guess what's on the inside of you? Power. Power. His spirit is on the inside of you. The same spirit that raised Jesus Christ out of the grave is the same power that rests, rules, and abides down on the inside of you. Same power. He's given us dunamis power. Yeah. He's given us a power to go forward, he's given us a power to tread. Are you using your authority to tread? Because all that's happening is that these things, these serpents, these scorpions, these situations that the enemy is throwing on you. He wants you to forget that God has given you power over these things. He wants you to think that you got to run from it. He wants you to think that you've got to try to do something else. You know what? I'm not getting no BCGs. I'm over the BCGs. I'm getting the new stuff. But I might need them because they worked at least. Nevertheless, he has given you everything that you need to get past where you are, regardless of how you're feeling. The one thing I can say, my friend Kim, and y'all remember her because she had Faith-Filled Fridays for Remnant. We watched her battle through cancer to remission to one day she didn't go live. Yeah. We watched the whole journey, the whole process. But you never knew what she was going through because she didn't stop hitting that go live button because she knew that the assignment that was on her life was bigger than what she was going through. She understood the mandate and the mission was bigger than what I'm feeling right now. The way that she battled, and she battled right here on camera. We saw the transition, the cutting of the hair, the losing of the weight. We saw the transition. But until the very day she died, she was hitting that button. And she was right here. So who am I to have a headache and think I'm supposed to lay down? Who is New Beginning Christian Ministries in little old Hot Springs, Arkansas, to be the only building on the block with no power and to say we're going to have church anyway? Baby, when I tell you it's all out warfare right now, but our bullets is what God has spoken over your life. Our bullets is our faith put in the right place, aimed in the right position. I need some of us who know how to get on the wall and well to well. I need those of us who know how to get on their knees to pray, to pray. I need those of us who know how to stand. I need whatever it is that you do, whatever God has mandated for you to do. I need you to do it in this hour. If he's mandated for you to be on the sidewalk, on the corner, preaching the gospel, preach it with all your might. If he just has you in a little old closet in the back of your house, get in that closet and pray. Whatever he has you to do it in this hour. That's what heaven is afraid of. He's afraid that you're going to take your position and take it seriously. The enemy is afraid that heaven is going to have his way. Yeah. The enemy is afraid that we're going to take our position. I'm telling you, it's a problem. It's a problem. Every day God put breath in my body. It's a problem for the enemy. So every attack, every pressure I feel, it makes me feel kind of good on the inside. I'm not going to lie. I feel kind of good. The reason I feel good is because the enemy still see me as a threat. I know y'all think I'm sadistic at this point. It's like, well, you like it? Baby, I live for it. I was bred for this. How they say I was born in iniquity. Bruised. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. There's some things that you have processed through that God didn't just bring you through it for you to just waddle on the other side and let the enemy win. Oh, everything, every pain, every piece of neglect, every piece of abandonment, every time somebody spoke against your name, every time they called you out of your name, everything is ammunition. Everything was power for the other side. For you to turn around and give the devil hell. Everything has a purpose. I'm not in this thing. I'm not in this because of me. I'm not in this for the glamour. Y'all act like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know there are going to be those people that say, Angela, you got all of about 10 people right now. And you felt like you had to go live. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because it's not about me. Hey there, Miss Liz. How you doing? It's not about me. Look, I'm here for the one, like Jesus. I'm here for the one. He sent me for the one. I might not appeal to the masses. My voice may irritate some people. I'm not here for the masses, but I'm here for the one that God needed to hear this message and say, He didn't lead you to this point for you to give up now. He didn't lead you to this point for you to lay down with the serpents, for you to run away from the scorpions. He says, I've handed you power and authority to tread. Are you going to tread today? That's the question. Are you treading or have you gotten in bed with it? I'm treading today. As you can see, I don't come in my own strength. I'm a vessel. I'm a vessel. And I yield this vessel to God whenever He wants to use it. All I got to do is show up. That's it. All I got to do is show up. And I believe I've done that today and I'm done. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to leave you alone. If you need to go and listen to it again, listen to it again. All I ask is that you understand that if you're being pressed, there's still purpose. If you're being pressed, you still have authority. It's just proof that even the enemy sees your authority. He sees your power. Mm-hmm. What you do with it is on you. If you want to wallow in it, say, I'm just going to lay here. I don't feel like it. I'm just going to lay here. That's on you. You can do that. But me, I'm going to take my three followers, and me and my 3 followers going to the mountaintop. Me and my 3 followers going to the mountaintop. We refuse to lay down. We refuse to take any and everything that the enemy has given us. We refuse to lay down and be trampled on when we're supposed to trample and tread. Come on here. Walk in your God-given authority. Walk in what it is that God has said, not what you feel, not what even you desire. Paul said, that which I want to do, that I don't do. But that, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's telling us there's a war going on in his members. There's a war that goes on in my members. Today there was a war going on in my members. I wanted to just lay down. I wanted to just get this headache off of me. But see, it's in the choices that we make. You can choose what you want to choose. Every day there's a choice. Every day, every situation, there's a choice. And today, I chose violence. I chose violence. I did. I'm letting them know, baby, I ain't laying down for nobody. I didn't do it naturally, and I'm not going to do it spiritually. Not going to do it. I don't, and I won't. For nothing and nobody. You know how they used to say, my heart don't pump no Kool-Aid. See, that's me telling my age. But it's facts. It's all facts. I never, ever in my life walked in fear. So what makes you think that I've been endued now with power? What makes you think I'm finna do it now? When I'm on the winning team now. Now it's not my flesh that's got me thinking I can do this thing. It's not my flesh, but it's God. He's my back, my front and my side, my driving force. So yeah, I got up and I chose violence today. And I don't care. I came here to trade. Yeah, I may have fallen, but I got to get up. And that's the problem. I got to get up. And the enemy didn't want to see me get up. He thought I was down for the count. I made it all the way to about 6, at least 6.
before I got up. I still had some more time on the clock. Even if I got up at the last second, I'm still in the game. I'm still in the match. So yeah, it's okay. It's okay for you to lay down. Take a breath. Take a breather. But then realize the reason that you're being pressed. Realize the reason you're being pressed is because guess what? You're in need. The enemy recognizes that you have authority and you have power and you know how to use it. So I'm good. Look here, y'all. My name is Angela Hendricks. I'm the senior leader here at Run the Mentality Ministries. I pray that something that was said today is giving you power to tread because you got it already. I pray something was said that's going to get you up and get you running. Come on here, Robin. You felt it. You felt it. You ready to run? Baby, yeah. We ready. We ready. We got to stay ready over here because the enemy comes. It is what it is. Look here, Rhythm Mentality Ministry. Somebody is live every single day. You don't want to miss it. So make sure you are in the game. You have subscribed on YouTube. You have followed on Twitter, on Instagram, wherever it is. You said don't laugh too soon. Come on here, Mother Chambers. Look, I'm trying to finish this up. You bet. Come on here. That's what the Bible. You preaching, Mother Chambers. The Bible say don't laugh while I'm down. Because I still got to get up. You better preach, Mother Chambers. Come on here. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop. I'm going to get out of here. don't get me to going, Mother Chambers, because I'm a run. I'm a run for real. I'm a run up out of here. Oh, y'all, look here. Y'all have given me new strength, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you for just being. I appreciate y'all. I pray that this message encourages you to run on, see what the end gonna be. Run on, see what the end gonna be. And I'm gonna go and find some cucumbers to put on my eyes because you see the bags. I've been in a fight. I've been in a fight. I've been in a battle. But I've already won. I've already won because I got up. I'm here to trade. That's what I'm going to do. So look here. I pray that y'all had something. Amen. God is good. It's already done. Amen. Amen. It's over. In the name of Jesus, it's over. It's over. That's it. I'm a winner, man. I'm a winner, man. That's it. Look here. It's by the grace of God. Oh man, y'all, blessings, 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 blessings. I pray y'all are able to endure. Look here, if this message has blessed you, you know what to do. You need to go ahead and hit that share button. Share this with at least one other person. Share it with at least one other person. Share it to your page. Share it with at least one other person and encourage them on today. All right, encourage them. And if it's blessed you in other ways, because we do help in the community and wherever people need help, sow into the ministry. We are doing great things and you don't want to miss it. And we don't want nobody to miss out on it. So sow into the ministry. The ways to sow are right down here. They are going tickering, down here at the bottom. So if the message has blessed you, go ahead, sow in whatever way you feel led to sow. We don't beg. We children of God. We don't beg. I'm putting it out there, but we don't beg. Okay? So let us, until next time, y'all. Bye.